to mined out. Well, he is close to mined out, but not nearly as bad as QXE is, as he is totally out here, and he is going to have to transfer some SCVs to this command center wherever he's able to land it. TLO's on the move now with some cloaked ghosts. A scan did go down for, might have been TLO, because I believe if that was QXE, he would have been able to see the ghost. And he does have a nuke in his arsenal here, so he's probably just going to try to drop it right here on this mineral line. We'll just have to wait and see. Nothing else really going on the mini-map, so I'll just sit here content, waiting for a nuke. I wonder if TLO totally forgot about this guy. Oh, now I hear another nuke going off. Where is it? Oh, right here on the tanks. That is an interesting spot. QXE may not see this. Oh, actually, he does scan and kill that ghost. Drops several scans, actually, there to kill that ghost. Still one here, now dropping his payload. All the SCVs pulled in time. Of course, this command center will not die. Only a single turret goes down there. Nukes just don't do as much damage as they used to. It takes 3 nukes to kill a fully healed orbital command. This ghost, though, is going to get a couple of free tank kills there, unless QXE scans and blows him to hell. And lots of marauders here. These are going to be 4 free tank kills here for this many marauders, but QXE moves in with his own giant force. All those original tanks do go down, but QXE sweeps up the rest. He's at 1-1 upgrades still, 1-0 upgrades for his air weapons, and 0-0 still on his tanks. TLO at 3-1. He's building 4 nukes right now? Are you kidding me? He's building 4 nukes at once. He's got so many Ghost Academies. Okay, hope I can keep up with all those nukes. This game is showing no real signs of slowing down. Both players just expanding as they see fit. I hear some nukes going off. There's one right in the middle. QXE, I think, dropped a scan, but he's not going to find that ghost. It is behind the visibility blocker there. And another nuke going down at that natural. This might score a tank kill or 2. No, not even one. Here comes another nuke. Up at the top, QXE does not see the red dot. Oh, he actually kills the ghost, dropping the nuke. Very lucky for QXE to kill that ghost off before anything dangerous happens here. QXE actually doing a huge drop in the main of TLO now, actually able to kill off some production structures. There was a nuke being dropped by TLO, and I'm not sure that it's going to actually kill anything. It was kind of dropped in no man's land, but this huge drop actually doing quite a bit of good for QXE, killing off these production structures. He actually probably should have microed them back a little bit. Now he is going to lose all those forces, and these medevacs are going to be the only survivors. If he had stuck to the back here, might have even been able to kill off this armory or a couple of Ghost Academies, still building 4 nukes at a time. That's just insane. So many nukes. TLO actually is one of the best nuke users I've ever seen as a Terran player. QXE has a ton of Vikings in the air right now. That's pretty interesting, since TLO actually doesn't have a single Viking. QXE is ruling the skies right now, except for these Thors and Cloaked Ghosts, trying to put a damper on that. QXE moving down now. Oh, I heard another nuke sound. There it is. Right in the visibility, we see that he's trying to hide these dots, I think, so that QXE can't really respond to them quickly. And of course, he's got to check all of his mineral lines first and all of his army placement first to make sure those are not in danger. These nukes are going to fall and not really do too much damage, except maybe a turret. There, one Marine did get caught in the blast radius. We see this tree is on fire. That's why ultra graphics are so cool. QXE trying to move his army back here. He's got all these Vikings being repaired up right now. Not a whole lot else going on the minimap. We see both players actually dropping scans all the time to try and prevent ghosts from dropping nukes. Well, at least that's why QXE is dropping them. Oh, he's not able to kill that ghost off, so this nuke is going to land, kill off this turret, and maybe a few units as well. QXE not moving everything in time, going to lose SCVs, turrets, and a Viking there to that nuke. That's actually one of the most effective nukes that's been dropped out of the first dozen or so out of TLO. 2 more nukes being built right now. Battle cruisers coming for QXE. That's an interesting transition, finally. 37 minutes into this game, going for battle cruisers, getting ship weapons level 2. I like to see that. That certainly explains why the Vikings are all here, to help maintain that air dominance while he switches into battle cruisers. He's breaking down the destructible rocks here so he can man his expansion, his planetary fortress here at the island. TLO doing the same thing here. Actually broke his rocks a while ago. This Cloaked Ghost moving in no man's land here. He's trying to cross enemy territory. Might get caught, might not. We'll see what happens. He starts shooting those tanks, but nothing's really going to happen. TLO drops a scan there to get these tanks sort of sandwiched between his nuking ghost and these Thors. Oh, he might lose a lot here, or he might not lose anything. It depends where the scans go, and if QXE sees this in time, all of his Vikings die. Never mind, this ghost now has 12 kills. TLO is actually moving with the bulk of his mech forces here, these 3-1 tanks siege up and blast everything nearby. That Viking force died so fast. These battlecruisers are now nearly naked. There's not a lot of anti-air anywhere for TLO, though, just a couple of Thors and a couple of Ghosts, but at any time, you know, more nukes could fall down. These siege tanks are going to be blasted away by just 2 battlecruisers. Such a good move here, seeing that there was almost no anti-air for TLO throughout this entire game except for turrets. So he's going to be able to just mow down these tanks now. And it's 117 supply against under 90 supply, only 86 supply here for TLO rather. And you see he lost his whole force basically, essentially to a couple of battlecruisers and a bunch of marauders and tanks. He had the positional advantage throughout the game, had a couple of very good nukes, but now these battlecruisers are on the field with ship upgrades. They're at 2-0 right now, and 2 more battlecruisers just hit the field. Here they come. Actually, 4 more battlecruisers just hit the field, so we've got a fleet, a veritable fleet of battlecruisers here. Lots of Vikings here in tow as well. He can probably just roll right across the map here while TLO struggles to build more starports and turrets here. He's getting ship weapons level 1 as well to help his Vikings out against these this giant air force coming in from QXC across the map. Sensor tower goes down. QXC finally making some leeway across the map here. If we check income right now, Harvester's still capped around 50 to 55, but QXC's got the heavy mineral advantage and gas advantage right now as these battlecruisers slowly move their way across the map. More Vikings coming to support. A single turret is being repaired by lots and lots of SCVs, and the turret will kill off some battlecruisers eventually, but he just moves in with these Marines and starts thinning out those SCV numbers. I heard another nuke. I have no idea where it is. There it is right here. We'll sit and watch this for just a second. Did it land? Oh, there it goes. Holy crap, that killed a lot of SCVs. 19 kills for that Ghost. Very good Ghost. Nice Captain Ghost there. So, yeah, now let's check the income tab. Still at 56 Harvesters. Oh, now it's down to 35. Wow, my game actually lagged. The replay lagged because there's so much stuff going on in this game. Went from 56 to 35 in an instant, way after the nuke actually dropped. But now we have 6 battlecruisers here, just chomping through expansions. Another nuke being dropped here on this tank line. All these SCVs getting out of the way, though, just to make sure they don't get splattered. No, QXC's starting to move now. Oh, he's moving the safe direction past the Zelnaga tower here. This nuke is going to land. It might actually kill some of TLO's units there. It does actually kill a handful of bio units there. QXC still marauding all of these bases with this huge battlecruiser fleet and all these Vikings being able to land and assist on the ground. Now it looks like we're almost in base race mode as all the Harvesters are getting killed off on both sides. 23 Harvesters left for TLO, 36 for QXC. QXC actually still has this base mining decently well, and I'm sure a lot of SCVs are just idling around the map here. If I just double click, we catch 4, not doing anything. Vikings moving across, killing turrets off. Orbital Command trying to take the high yield that TLO is actually almost mined out already. Production buildings being killed off here. These things are actually just tanking right now. Look at the mineral income for TLO. It's essentially nothing, so he's not going to be able to replenish his army. QXC, on the other hand, sitting at 143 against 84. I have to say these many battlecruisers will be able to dispatch TLO here soon. Nothing even in production, not a single thing in production for TLO except a solitary nuke, and QXC is just going to keep his death march going here, going to be able to blast down turret after turret, supply depot after supply depot, production building after production building, and TLO is going to be pretty much powerless to stop it unless he gets a miracle nuke to kill all of these SCVs. And actually, a nuke won't even kill a battlecruiser because it doesn't do enough damage. It only does 500, and battlecruisers, as you see, have 550 health anyway, so it might kill a couple of the more injured ones, but it's not going to take them all the way down. And TLO actually continuing to move here with his ground forces, but at this point, it's too little too late, I believe. There's no way QXC GG's out of this game when he's got this huge force moving across the map and this base now mining at the high yield here. So TLO actually was able to find some income. They actually swapped high yields. He moved down to QXC's former location and has minerals going, but no gas. And QXC actually almost had no gas as well. But again, this huge army against this not-so-huge army, I have to give the edge to QXC. He's now killing off starports, tech labs. He can essentially A-move into the main of TLO. I'm not sure what it'll take to make TLO GG. I saw another nuke there. I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's a defensive nuke. Gonna delay these battlecruisers for just a second. QXC actually sees it. Oh no, no way. Oh god, I thought he was gonna fly right through there. That would have been ridicky-donk. But that nuke lands. All the battlecruisers back off into safety. There's still a large ground force here for TLO. The only A-to-A, or anti-air there is that Ghost. He's dropping another nuke. If QXE loses any units to nukes at this point in the game, I'll be very surprised. TLO's just dropping them all over the place, making it rain nukes. Here comes another one. It's actually... Oh, he cancels it. I was going to say he's going to blow up his whole entire army with that thing. But Command Center's on the move again. This one being repaired as it flies by a single SCV, Hero SCV. Income, QXE is now mining absolutely nothing. He's got 26 harvesters alive, scattered throughout the map, but he has this giant force of battlecruisers still alive. 152 food against 80. TLO, of course, has the Terran fighting spirit. He's not going to give up until he knows he's dead. This base over here, not really doing much, except building a couple of starports. Actually, TLO is probably leading QXE right to it. QXE does not have vision of that base, but he knows he's killed off essentially everything else on the map. So eventually he will arrive at the conclusion that there's a base here. And now he's on the move. All these Vikings move in first to see what's up. And QXE has vision. He took that zone like a tower just for a second with that... Huskies was in here? Anyway, the battlecruiser... army here is moving in now. There is another nuke dropping, nuke number 38 or something like that, and 39 over here. Trying to kill off what it can, but of course these battlecruisers are fast enough to block or get away from nukes. So TLO finally GG's. Epically long TVT game there. Very, very fun to watch with all those nukes. QXE switching into battlecruisers actually saved the day for him. TLO just didn't have enough anti-air to answer for it. So now the series is all tied up 1-1. It is a best-of-7 series, though, so we will need to see a few more games to see who's going to be victorious in this best-of-7 show match. Now let's move into Game 3 and see what happens next.